bugger. I hope you're all well, and thanks for coming and watching. Right, this was an experiment, and what I did is I got loads of acrylic paint, loads of different colours, and I used the two Dylusions that I've got, London Blue and turquoise, and a purple craft paint, and sort of mooshed them all over the background. And then I want all the colours, other colours to pop, so I went stenciled with white, and then I stenciled with whatever colour it were that I wanted. I finally gave up doing the white first. As you can see, the other colours aren't quite as bright, but I just keep going, and just a riot of pattern and colour, shapes, just absolute craziness all over. I love that fishy. Look at that fishy, neat sweet. And then I did a bit of stamping. I sort of wish I hadn't have done that, but it adds to chaos. So hang on a minute, can you just move that down so I can see when pictures are coming, love? Sorry, mix, no, I can't move it. Oh well, he's managed it, sorry about that. Right, then I've got all my Posca pens, and I'm doing squiggles, wiggles, doodles, writing Joe and Ella and stuff like that. Ella's my middle name, by the way, if you see it dotted around everywhere. Now I've got a chalk pastel pencil, and I'm sketching in what is going to be on the page, which is 3 cats, and I'm picking bits like, can you see that fleur-de-lis type of thing, and the fish. I wanted one cat to have the fish on its head, or the fish be the cat's head, because cats have fish on the brain. Well, this one has food on the brain. So what I got here was white acrylic, and I don't want to blank everything out in the background, I just want to send it backwards. And I did a lighter application at the top and a slightly heavier application at the top and a lighter application at the bottom, so it would be darker at the bottom. I hope that's clear. Right, what I'm doing here is I picked a colour for each cat. This middle one's green, the one on the right sort of a pinky colour, and the one on the left is a blue. And what I'm doing is I'm going round the outline of the cat and its different components, shall we say, with the green, and I just keep going with it round the outer edges, and where the cat will dip in, like in between its front legs, it dips in there. So I'm using the green instead of shading. Instead of shading with black or watered down black, I'm shading with the colour. I hope that makes sense. Now I've done it to all 3 cats there. So now I'm getting very, very watered down, just a regular craft paint. It dries matte, and applying a very watered down mix of it all over the page, trying not to make any one bit too strong, just dumping it all over the page. That's buckskin brown. That pot of red was just to stop it from rolling off. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I just said, sorry, the thing that I did with the cats, the green, the pink and the blue, they are transparent, they're India ink, because I didn't want it to block everything out, so I used transparent and watered it down a little bit. So here I'm just going round the cats and round the outer edge of the page and whatever the cat's sitting on with the buckskin watered down, so it gives the cats a bit of a halo and frames the page. That was quinacridone gold, which is the one that everybody calls liquid rust. It's the only one of those paints that I've got, but I like it. It's a gorgeous colour, look at that. So I'm doing the same here, but coming in a bit so it's a stronger colour towards the cat. Like what you do if you're outlining with black and then smudging it out, you always get it stronger nearest the line and it fades away. Well, I'm sort of creating that with colours instead of black. The only bit that I actually use black on as shading is the eyes. I outline the cats in black, which is what's happening here. And as I say, there's a little bit of shading on the eyes, but that is the only place I use black on this page. I just wanted to see what effect it would have on a picture, so I used that pen there, but I ended up going to my Pit pen. Yeah, Pit pens. I used Pit pen to outline it, a black Pit pen, because I didn't like how that one, when it dried it was really shiny, and it kept sinking in and disappearing. I don't know if it was because of all the layers and it just got absorbed. I don't know, but it didn't work right well, so I just stuck to Pit pen in end. Right, I white out their eyes, the two that's got their eyes open, so it's totally opaque white. And then I use the Pit pen to mark where the pupils are going to be, and they're a load of permanent pens, pigment ink pens. So I've got the pupils in, and then I put, do I do this one with blue or green eyes? Green eyes. I put a dark green dotted outline, like a pupil. I know that they're all pupil, but like a pupil, and then draw little squiggly lines in. I use dark, medium, and a lighter green. And then I use India ink, yellow at the bottom, because the light comes through and hits the bottom of the eye, and darker sort of up top and doodled around a bit just to blend it in, so it's not, you know, yellow and green, it's a bit of a mix. My wordage is not right good, is it, today? I'm sorry. I think I'm getting my point across though, am I? No? Yeah? Oh. Right, there I did, I think, a bit of black shading, and that's the only place I do any black shading is on the eyes on this piece. I think it makes it look soft. All over it's just like a very soft appearance. Right, when, oh yeah, I put highlight in the eye. I put the first white dot in, then put a bit of water on so it smudged it out a bit, and then put a clearer white dot in once it had dried. Here I'm using a bit of white acrylic paint, and here I decided, because I remembered that I had these are Stabilo Alls that I got from Patricia Stubbs. Thank you so very much, Patricia, they're brilliant, I love them. And they seem to be permanent if you heat set them, same with the Inktense, they are permanent if you heat set them on a slick surface, you have to heat set them. So this is the blue, dark blue that I'm shading, just accentuating the shading, the colour shading on them, and I'm doing a little tiny bit of white on the high points, but shading again, no like lines. I'm using the brown pencil because I got a black, a white and a brown pencil off Patricia that I won last birthday. She asked if there was something that you couldn't get hold of in your country or something that anybody wanted, so that's what I got, thank you. Oh, and I managed to mend the ends that were broken, Patricia, if you're watching this. What are you looking at me like that for? Oh, you got your earplugs in, is it that bad? Right, so I'll put a bit of Stabilo Alls round the edges, the brown one, Say no black on this page, apart from the outlines and the cat eye shading. Overall, I like it. It makes it look a bit dreamy and soft. I don't know, I can't describe it. I like it, it's pretty, and that's gorgeous. I love that cat. I'm really pleased with this page. I really like it. And I like all the chaos in the background. I don't know, I like it. I'm going to do more stuff like this. Definitely. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry about me garbled account of what I did. Hope you enjoyed it. Just turn volume down. Subscribe, share it. You'd be doing me a huge favour. Give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Oh, look at that pretty cat's eyes. I like cat's eyes. I like eyes anyway, but pretty cats. I think you're right, Mick. I think that one's eyes are the sweetest, aren't they? Yeah. Right, as I say, hope you're all well. Thanks for watching. It's weekend, and if I say have a good weekend, and people watching on a Monday, they'll think I'm bonkers, won't they? Oh, right, what are we going? Bye-bye. You're not nice to me, you aren't. I wish you could see hand signals he's giving me. Speak. See ya. Bye.